Here, episode number 17 of Get More Members, where we help gym owners, health club owners, fitness studio owners to get more leads using digital marketing and convert them into new paying members. So today I'm talking about digital forms. Digital forms are very, very versatile. There's lots of different ways you can use them. I'm going to go through a few different ways today that we find we get the best results with the clubs that we work with. So first of all, as a digital application form. So with your advertising campaigns, when you've got a lead, so you've got someone to give you your name, email address and mobile number, for a lot of places, they will just stop at that point. But what you want to do is you want to keep that momentum going. So from the thank you page, you should have a link to your application form where they have to complete their application. And that's where you ask them some more in-depth questions to get them emotional and potentially even get them to book in for their appointment from that form, depending on how your process works. You should definitely get them to answer some more in-depth needs analysis questions about what they've tried in the past, why they've failed, what's going to be different this time. Could be a really powerful tool, because then if you get those application forms coming through, your sales team can phone them back, and literally just by reading their answers on the application form back to them, you're going to start to build that bond with them, because they're going to feel like you've listened to them, you understand what they're talking about, and you have a solution to it. So an application form is perfect. The other thing we do with application forms is we have them all go into the CRM system, and it's all stored, all that information. So what we can do is we can export it. So we can export data of thousands of leads that are filled in these application forms in the last few years into a spreadsheet. We can then upload it to what we call a word cloud program, which will just analyze it, and then it will give you like a picture which shows the words that most people are using their application for. So this can be really powerful because it allows you to kind of see the vocabulary that your prospects are using to describe their pain points or their goals. And then if you can take that language and use the exact same vocabulary in your advertising, it's going to resonate better with your audience. So that's application forms. Refer a friend as well. So this is actually something we put on the end of application forms, but you can also run it as a completely separate refer a friend campaign, which you might have in an email sequence that goes to new members or goes out every month. You could even have it in clubs that the form is on a tablet with a nice display so people can fill it out. And it's just an opportunity for you to get data capture as part of a competition or so. So on the application form, we say, would you like to bring someone else along for your trial with you? You fill out their name, email address, mobile number. They get added to the CRM as a new lead under a referral. They get an email saying your friend so-and-so has just applied for our trial. They thought you'd like to come along too. Link back to the application for them to complete it. And it's just asking every single time to every lead, do you want to bring someone else with you, so that you get more leads from it, and it just brings your cost per lead down as well. Through having a referral system in place with a digital form. Reception sign-in. So this is somewhere else where notoriously people are scribbled on bits of paper. You get phone numbers that are wrong. You get email addresses that haven't been written down right, and it's useless data capture. So what we have is tablets at reception where you've got a form where you can take every guest that signs in, every personal training client that comes in, whatever it is, they can fill out their details on the tablet at reception. All that data then goes into your CRM system, so that you've got all those leads coming in the whole time, being accurately captured, and then going into any lead nurturing sequence that you've got off the back of that, whether it's an email sequence or a text message or whatever, relevant to which form they filled in. So guests might get a different one. It might be that repeat guests, or I don't know, contractors maybe fill out that one. If they drop down and select they're a contractor, they're not going to get it. But if they drop down and say they're a guest, then they're going to get the guest follow-up sequence to try and get them to join. So you can see how it's really, really powerful to have these things in place. Trial starter form. So we also use it as like a starter form. So when you get your leads in for your trial, the nice thing about having a trial starter form is then you can have a sequence off the back of that. So if you've got a 7-day trial, if you get them to fill out a starter form at the beginning, even if it's just a PAR-Q form or something where you take their email address, you can then have that form automate a sequence of emails over the next 7 days to add value to their trial. So maybe it's going to send them recipes each day, or it's going to send them follow-ups to see how they got on, or links back to the booking system so they book in for their next session. Whatever it is, you can just use that to give them a better trial experience and improve the chances that they're going to join. And then local activity is another one. So again, on a tablet, you can have a local activity data capture form. We do this with loads of clubs, so that when they're going out doing local outreach, they're going into a company or whatever, as long as they've got the internet, they can literally just use the form to to get the people to put in their details, to sign in, to, for a free trial, put your details in here, whatever it is. For a health check, stick your details in here. We do your health check, and then those people are going straight into your CRM and getting any sequence of follow up that you've got set up. So digital forms, amazing, really versatile, lots of different ways you can use them, and they save you lots of time and effort.